My name is Jeanette Parish. I'm assistant head at the Greycoat Hospital. Well, we felt there was a need to support students developing their resilience, and it interestingly came from three areas. The teaching and learning team felt that with the change of curriculum and linear exams that it was important students had more resilience. The pastoral team were concerned about national figures of young people self-harm, the lowering of the age of onset of depression, and then the students themselves talked about stress. We worked with the heads of year, so we've developed areas in the PSHE curriculum, we brought in training for the heads of year, and then we sat down with the year 9s and said what was it that they wanted, and that was sort of the main focus that led to today, the I Am Day, which was their name for it, and their focus on what they thought they would want as they went into year 9. So we've got young minds who've come in to talk about mental health and body image with the students. We've got two sixth formers who've set up their website called Oi My Size, which is looking at how boys talk to girls and how girls would like to be talked to, and building confidence. We've got a philosophy for children activity based around a small video that looks at whether to be like a girl is an insult and when that became a sort of insulting phrase. We've got an art workshop where they're making banners with the headline learning objectives, aims of the day, and then a mindfulness activity where they'll be introduced to focusing on their breath and thinking about the senses, noticing the senses, moving their mind from thinking to sensing. I think there is definitely a calmer atmosphere. Not that it wasn't calm before, but I think we do notice students who've done mindfulness talk themselves about how they can be kinder to other people. The year 10s talk about having used mindfulness before their exam, being able to do a dot B, focus on their breath and just be before they go into the exam, and they feel more positive about being able to achieve well in exams. They've also talked about being able to step back and not just react, but be able to respond in a sensible way when they've had difficulties with friends or difficulties at home. So I think the rolling out of mindfulness across the school is going to have a big impact.
My favourite part of the I Am Day is, I think, probably the mindfulness session, because it's really helped me to understand myself a bit more.
We're being taught skills that we can take on and that we can kind of use in our everyday lives, and we can just always relate back to them, and they'll just help us to relax a lot more and feel more confident in ourselves about who we are and being girls.
The I Am Day is an initiative to boost our confidence and to make us feel more comfortable in ourselves.
Especially after days like this, it's really kind of motivating you that to say to yourself that it's okay the way I am. I don't have to be like everyone else, and it's okay if I'm different, if I'm got a mental health problem, or if I look different to everybody else, or I have different opinions. It's because that's what makes you you, and I think that's really important.